Alright, it's finally week. Time to try to catch the Pokemon. Oh, I think I killed it. Oh, wait, I'm still getting it. I caught the ghost of Pikachu. Woo! Hey, and welcome back to Talk a Better World. I'm Sir Felix the Cat, and this is The Blender. So, the next Pokemon game, mainline game, we have no date for, we have no name for, we don't know anything about it yet. But Pokemon Legends ZA is coming out later this year. And, we can go back and definitely, like I've been doing, I've been playing Pokemon Shield, but we can go back and play games that we've already played of the series. Just delete your file, start a new one, and go through it again. And it's fun, but what other games can you play? Well, luckily, there's a ton of Pokemon clones. And today I kind of wanted to go over a few that I'm a fan of, and I think you should go out and play while you try to wait for the next Pokemon game. So first up, we have Coromon. Coromon is what I would call the most blatant Pokemon clone there is. However, this game, if you read the dialogue, it is pretty funny. I'll give it to that one. They did a good job making it hilarious. More so the second game in the series, but we're just going to look at the first game because, that's where you should start. It makes the second game make a little bit more sense. But yeah, Coromon. It came out in 2022, and it's got some quite lovable little creatures. The battle system is pretty solid. It's just like Pokemon. I feel like you run out of moves faster than you do with Pokemon. They're a little bit weaker, like I don't even know how to call it. Like the durability of your Pokemon is a little bit different, or your Coromon. But it's a good game. I definitely suggest checking this one out. It's got a lovely world. The story is interesting, and yeah, it's a great thrill ride of a Pokemon clone. Next up, we have Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin. And I haven't played the first one. I do plan on getting it for the Switch at some point. It's just I want to beat this one since I'm so far invested into it. And yeah, you probably should go and play the first one, just regular Monster Hunter Stories. It's gonna make this game make more sense, but you don't really need to. That's one of the nice things about it, is you can just jump straight into this one. But it's more of a different take on an RPG. Instead of just having your Pokemon go out there and fight like you do in Coromon or Pokemon, you are actually there as a monster hunter yourself. So you'll have your weapons that are famous from the Monster Hunter series, and you go out there and do turn-based battles. You can also ride your monsters, or your Monsties as they call them. And yeah, it's a fun, crazy story. It is a little more grindy than a lot of games. That's going to be probably what kills a lot of people is the grind. Because you'll go up to you'll go through a dungeon, and you'll have cleared it pretty easily. You get to that boss, and it might be a bit of a challenge. And yeah, it all depends on how well you understand the whole triangle system that goes on here. Like what type is good against what. Are you going to do a speed attack? Are they going to do a power attack, which is going to counteract your speed attack? Something like that. But really, I do highly recommend this game, this series, even though I haven't played the first one. I recommend both games. They're beautiful. They are absolutely beautiful. They are fun. The story is great, and it still has that true Monster Hunter feel to it. You're still crafting weapons. You're discovering new locations, new monsters. It's a really great time. Plus, you get to hatch your own monsters. Who doesn't want to do that? It's easier than it is in Pokemon too. You're not having to walk around for 2 hours to get enough steps in until your Pokemon hatches. All right. For the third one, we have Adore, and this is a indie title that I just absolutely adore. It's another one that's quite different. You summon your monsters really quickly, and you have them go out there and take on the challenges. So instead of you attacking like you did in the last one in Monster Hunter Stories, you don't really do anything. It's also not turn-based. You basically just throw out your monsters and have them distract the enemy from killing you, because you get hit and you're done. You have to reload that area. But it's very fun. it's got an okay story, but it's all about the gameplay. This one, gameplay is king. And it's quite fun catching these new monsters, taming them, and having them go through and take out these strong enemies for you. It's going to keep you going. I mean, the first time I picked this up, I played it for probably 10 hours straight without even realizing I spent that much time in it. Yeah, definitely check this one out. It's worth the purchase. It's usually pretty cheap too. I mean, on Nintendo right now, it's $12. That's on the eShop. So yeah, definitely check this one out. Alright, my fourth title is one that I've talked about before, and it came into my cozy games, and it was one that when I found, I just absolutely fell in love with. This one is Moonstone Island. It's like Pokemon meets Stardew Valley, which, if you like Stardew Valley, you're absolutely going to love this game. And if you like Pokemon, you're going to enjoy this one as well. The monsters are very unique, and you have that whole farming aspect of it. And yeah, it's a great exploration game where it does come into heavy turn-based battle. And I don't want to ruin this one, but it's a life sim. And there's a ton of creatures to meet. It can be kind of challenging at times, especially if you don't really know where you're supposed to go, but exploration is half the game, so you are going to make some wrong turns. But what makes this one stand out more is you also have like that Stardew Valley type relationship system. You're going to find someone on the main island, and you're going to fall in love with them, and you're going to be spending time with them, doing quests for them and other characters that are there. It's quite a great time. Like, I cannot recommend this one enough. This was my game of 2023. Like, hands down, best game of 2023. It should have won every award, just easily. And then we have Cassette Beast. And yes, I just gave an award for 2023 best game. This was number 2. This is a very interesting take on the Pokemon formula. You are trying to fix, or actually escape, this world that you got thrown into by fixing that world in the first place. And instead of throwing like Pokeballs, or like you did in Coromon, throwing like pyramids at your monsters, you're actually recording them onto cassettes, which, if you're too young to understand, that's where we used to listen to music. This was between like records and 8-track. We actually had cassettes. We walked around with our Walkman and we listened to music for hours on that. And the story is also another comedic one at times. There's some wacky stuff that happens in there. Like, some of the enemies you have to beat are landlords. And I find that hilarious. If you're old enough to understand about how scummy landlords are, you'll understand they fit perfectly into this category. But yeah, this is another one. It also has a relationship system, which makes it stand out a little bit more. The only thing that brought it down for me is when I did play this on Switch, I had a lot of issues where the game would crash. I'm pretty sure that's been fixed now. Like I said, I haven't played it since it came out, but it is a great, charming game. Wonderful monsters. The evolution system is perfect. I cannot recommend this one enough. Definitely go pick up Cassette Beasts. It's $20 right now on Steam. And oh yeah, it's $20 on Nintendo as well. So yeah, absolutely. Go check these games out. And then for the final one, there's a series that's been around longer than Pokemon, but it didn't really get its feel for that formula until the 5th iteration, in which they decided after that they spun off and made a monsters game. That is Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest V introduced the ability to tame monsters, and you can actually use them to fight with you in the battle. Well, after a bunch of nonsense that went on with the original company going bankrupt and all this, they decided to spin off and make Dragon Quest Monsters, or as we knew in the West at first, it was Dragon Warriors Monsters. And these games are beautiful. You get that same deep Dragon Quest story going on here, but you also have the fun ability to catch and tame monsters, build up your monster team, make them just fierce. People who have played Dragon Quest VIII will understand how cool it is to get your monster team and have them battle. It's very similar to the monster arena they had in that game, but just, I'd say, better in every way. The story, like I said, is super deep, and you can't go wrong here. The last one that came out was Dragon Quest Monsters: The Dark Prince. This one is on Switch. Don't know if it went anywhere else, to be honest. I think it was just a Switch exclusive. but this game is absolutely chef's kiss beautiful. It's got a deep story about playing a character that you might have seen in a previous game. He was actually somewhat of a villain. But in this one, you're actually doing good. You're the Dark Prince. And you're trying to build this team to beat your father, the King of Hell, essentially. And yeah, you're creating this team, but you're making friendships and you're making people happy. You're doing quests for good. Your guy actually feels like a true hero. A dark hero, I guess. Like in the sense of Spawn. Spawn was a villainous type character, but he was a good guy. You have Yuri from Tales of Vesperia. He's a darker guy, but he's also a hero. He's a good guy. That's kind of the feel you have from this one. And plus it has that beautiful, just medieval, like Dragon Quest feel to it. The whole way through. The whole way through. It's got a lot of voice acting. It's got a good selection of monsters. You have, I think, more monsters in this than the previous Monsters games. I'm not saying like compared to Pokemon and all that, but compared to the Dragon Quest Monster series, it's got the best selection. Plus, it's fun trying to figure out how to put everything together, how to get your team. Sometimes you might find one that's just way too powerful, but you know you want them on your team, so you got to go through like some loopholes to go over here, train this one, get this guy because he's going to do a lot of damage to him, and then finally you can get the giant ogre. And it makes it worth it. But definitely this game has been on the series has been on every Nintendo system so far. Go pick one up. If you have a Super Nintendo, you can pick it up there. If you have a Game Boy Color, you can pick one up there. It's beautiful. Go check this one out. And yeah, that's what I had. Like, I'm sitting here patiently waiting for the next Pokemon game to come out. We haven't seen it yet, but I'm hopeful, even though there was a report that came out recently where one of the top dogs in the company said that this is probably where we're going to start to see the decline. It might happen over the next several years of the popularity of Pokemon. I hope that doesn't happen, as I'm a huge fan of the series. And if you're watching this, you probably are too. I mean, my thumbnail kind of gave out the inspiration for like, hey, this is all about Pokemon related stuff. Well, Pokemon clones to be precise. But yeah, these are all games that you should definitely check out. I don't say that any of these are bad. Some might not be your taste, and that's quite fine. But definitely check them out somehow. Like, I can't recommend them anymore. Definitely, if you can only afford one of them and you want to go on the cheaper side, get a door. It's going to be a different take on everything. If you want to stick to that more true Pokemon feel, go for Dragon Quest Monsters or Cassette Beasts. You can't go wrong here with these selections. So yeah, if you've played any of these, please let me know what you think about them. And yeah, until next time, you take care. Hey, thanks for watching.
Give us a like if you enjoyed it, and dislike it if you didn't.
Let us know what you think about the channel.
And don't forget to subscribe.
Tell your mom.